Let's get right into it. Ashley extending her prenup is the dumbest thing I could have ever imagined that she would say on this show. Show him good faith for what? You're 25 years old. He looks like you're 25 years old. I'm not going to say it. I felt y'all wanted me to say it. I'm not going to say it. Ashley was 25 years old when she got married to him. He is an older man who, you know, let's be real. He's not like, you know, the finest of the fine. No tea, no shade. We just being real here. You know what I mean? He look a little sickly, to be quite honest with you, right? No shade. But I just, like, come on, Ashley. We know what it is. He know what it is. Why are you doing this? I mean, I don't know. Is he in some tax problems? I don't know what it is, but this is the dumbest thing that she could have ever said. Extending the prenup, I would have had a party when the prenup, like, was out of date. You know what I mean? Girl, what? She need help. Can somebody talk to her and guide her through this thing? Because, honey, you're not fooling any of us. We all know that you secured the bag. Nobody is believing that this is your Prince Charming. This ain't no Beauty and the Beast. Come on. Let's be real. This is Pretty Woman. I'm still not buying this whole thing that Sherman was freaked out because his face was posted in a People magazine article. Like, can we be real? If you've seen People magazine, it was probably like one little small cutout with like an even smaller cutout description of the two and where they were at. It wasn't like a 5-page spread in like a Vogue magazine or something that everybody reads. Like, I don't think it was that big of a deal and that popular for him to like back off and want to back off from the relationship because he filmed several scenes with her. So I'm just not buying Giselle telling this whole story about Sherman being freaked out by the People magazine thing. I think there's more to it, and I think she's holding back because probably the reality or the realty is humiliating, so she's going to go with this storyline on the show, but it doesn't make any sense, and I feel like everybody likes her, so I don't think we're going to get the realty unless the Grande Dame gets some realty about her situation. But I'm not buying that Sherman saw himself in People magazine and was like, oh no, this is too much for me. When he was filming a scene with you where you were feeding him like strawberries while he was laying down in like the grass, you know what I mean? Like, he knew he was going to be on this show. He filmed several scenes. He signed over release for his image. He's not freaked out by that. It's something else. What do you guys think it is? Why do you think that Sherman backed off of Giselle? I mean, I can name a number of reasons, but not one of them is the People magazine article. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. A little side note, congratulations to Kenya Moore, who just recently showed off her baby bump. I told you guys, I broke this story first. I was at a restaurant with my little sister. We were celebrating her birthday and Kenya Moore was there. It was like this restaurant on Sunset Boulevard in LA. And we were sitting next to her, and she had it when she got up. She had like a little baby bump, and I was just like, "Is she really pregnant?" Like, I couldn't believe it, but there was actual like evidence. Like, she was trying to like cover the tuxedo jacket that she had on, but like the stomach was lifting it up. She looked really, really cute. So congratulations, Kenya Moore. You heard it here first. I broke the story. Watch my reviews. I'll be dropping some tea. Monique has to mention that her mom is not her sister every time they share camera time because I always forget. Her mom looks like her sister. I don't see mom. Was she a teen mom? Was this ever explained? Because she looks really, really young. Work. If she's like a mom of age that wasn't like a teen mom and just like had her in like her mid to late 20s or something, even 30s, yo, good genes. Black don't crack, but that's some good genes. I swear, it's so easy to scam rich people. This whole blood facial thing, I don't think that there's any benefits to it just in the fact that it costs a lot of money and is something exclusive that only people who have a lot of money can actually do, and it's different. But to me, it doesn't seem sanitary, and I don't see any kind of benefits from it. I know people who have use it have been saying that there's these all kinds of benefits to it, but they've also had a lot of work done. So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, there hasn't been any real subjects or real proof that this kind of facial works, but rich people do it all the time, and I think they're just doing it just so it could be like an exclusive thing that people with money have, but really no benefits, but just something to be like, nah, 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 you don't have the money, you can't do it. I can take blood and put it on my face and make it seem like my skin is tighter when nothing is really happening. So easy to scam the rich. Monique's introduction of her friend lets me know that she's going to be messy and like a pit bull for her, because she said she'll defend me at all costs. So I feel like this is the friend that Monique brought in to do the messy work, you know what I mean? Or the dirty work that she doesn't necessarily want to do so that she can keep this kind of upper echelon image, right? So you bring the like hood kind of dogmatic friend in and, you know, feed them information about people that you have issues with and have them go in on people, and you look and you come off unscathed and unblemished, and it's just like, oh, that wasn't me, that wasn't my friend, she's just really protective of me. Okay, sis, I see what you're doing. This is the thing with Candace, right? She wants independence from her mom, but you're still, like, in a sense, sucking on her teeth. You know what I mean? Like, you want your mom to stay out of your business, but she is basically providing for you and your future husband. So it's like you can't, and she already has another kid that she's probably caring for as well. So it's like, I don't know, like I just don't like how she talks about her mom. I really, really don't. And I don't think she's like being disrespectful or anything of that nature. It's just coming off unappreciative and trying to paint her mom in like this overbearing light. But she wouldn't be so overbearing if you weren't so codependent upon her. Like, you need her for your lavish lifestyle. So if you want her to stay out of your life and mind her own business, then you have to get up and go to work and take care of yourself and your white man. I just can't believe. You know what? Let me move on from this, because some of y'all got white husbands and y'all always get me together in the comment sections when I come for her and it's a man. But I mean, I'm not coming for him. I'm just like, he got a history. Anyway, I just don't like how she talks about her mother in the situation. It bothers me, because it's like, girl, if you stop accepting checks from her and do things on your own, she won't be in your life as much. Like, she won't be overbearing, and she won't feel like she has the voice to say and do certain things if you're not, if you say out of her bank account, but you're not. So it's like, you can't really have a voice in a situation where you're not providing for yourself. She has that power over you because she's taking care of you. You're still in a childlike state. You know what I mean? Like, she, in a sense, you haven't really grown up. She's still caring for you the way she did when you were younger. If you want to be an adult and have a certain independence from her and have her respect you as an adult, then you have to live your life as an adult, sans her bank account. You can't have it both ways. Ashley, this is the dumbest thing. I don't understand. She's signing a prenup, the extension of a prenup, without a lawyer. Women, oh gosh, this is how you get in these situations. And then the way he's talking to her, no amount of money can make me be in this kind of situation. Like, he just holds this money over her. And she's too old at this point to be acting so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed like she doesn't know what's going on. I feel like I could respect Ashley more if I knew that she was playing the game as well. You know what I mean? Because Michael gonna do what he has to do to protect his assets. How about you? Like, what are you doing? What are you securing? Like, this TV show is supposed to be a way to help you get a leg up. You're opening up your life, at least get something for it. And I just don't feel like she's working this market the right way. It's very upsetting just to watch her. I'm like, you have no lawyer. He's trying to rush and get you a pen. You don't even know what you're reading. And I'm like, did anybody on set say, Ashley, girl? You know what I mean? If I was a PA, I would have been like, sis, wait, get a lawyer. Something. This just seems so dumb to me. Is Michael sick? Is he gonna die? You know what, let me stop. Because I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find a reason for her to be so gullible. You know what I mean? Like, you're not a kid, Ashley. You can't be this gullible. You can't be. I was hoping that this was going to be the battle of the events, but it seems like they're trying to make this a storyline that is just not, for me as a viewer, really holding weight about who's coming to what, and you've known me longer, so you should come. My thing is, if you ask me first, I'm coming. And now, if I got invited to something and I said yes, and it was for somebody who I didn't really care for, and my best friend or my sister or a family member was having an event on the same day, I would definitely cancel. But in Sharice's situation, she's just like, well, she asked me months ago, and now I'm just finding out about this thing. And then Robin, well, we've been friends for 14 years. I can't believe our friendship is being tested. About an event, sis? Like, really? And then Monique is like asking Ashley if she's coming to her event. Y'all not in that space yet. Y'all trying, but y'all not really in that space. And also, since we're here, why is Michael like now warming up to the idea of having children? Isn't he like 60? Sir, you better get in there before it's too late. And what's going on with his his nose. This is why. Is he okay? Can we just be real? Is Michael okay? Every scene he's in, it's like he's decomposing, and I'm concerned. So this is how we're going to get introduced to Kendall, the ex-wife of Sherman, who was getting a favor from a prostitute in a park and was arrested. Oh my. Oh, Giselle. You know what? The thing about it is, sweetie, you've been so nasty. People are going to revel in you being taken down by this Sherman situation this season. You know, she's probably in on it. Like, knowing Giselle from what I've seen of her on this show, she is probably in on this storyline, and she's going to play it up because mother wants the coin. And I can't hate. She's giving us a show. Okay, now I get what's going on with Sherman. I think Sherman found out that his ex-wife was coming on this show. I don't think he knew about his ex-wife coming on this show and being like, trying out being a housewife of Potomac. Like every woman when she's introduced, this is like her first, you know, introduction. This is her first time really. She's not officially on the show, but she's like interviewing kind of, right? And I think he found that out and was just like, nah, I'm not gonna film with her, and got out because he knew that things were going to come out, especially since she's going to try to make a big impression with the viewers. She's probably going to be spilling all kinds of tea, and that's really going to be her way in. You know, she's Sherman's ex-wife, so they're going to expect her to have some issues with Giselle and spill some kind of tea. So I think he realized that and found that out. Maybe Giselle said it when they was having pillow talk, and he was like, nah, I'm good. He got out of that relationship and off of this show. Smart man. Smart man. Ladies, when your girlfriend is going through something, tell your husband, your man, your boyfriend, or whoever to mind his business, because Juan, although he may be giving some sound advice from his experience as a man, his delivery to Giselle, and I ain't even a fan of Giselle, but I'm just like, she just got dumped. Like, you're calling her an a-hole, you know, taking up for Sherman. This is not the time. You know what I mean? Maybe men can't figure things out or read signals, but I'm like, dude, you need to read the room. You are insulting her, you know, telling her everything about wanting that she needs to get herself together. Maybe this is not the right time for her to hear that. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at Robin like, get your husband. You know what I mean? Listen, I can agree with some of the things that Juan is saying. I think his delivery and his timing is just wrong. You know what I mean? She just got dumped. She don't need to have a tough love right now. Read the room, boo. Read the room. That's where it ends. I felt like this was a filler episode to get us to the next episode, or maybe a filler episode with information concerning Kendall, because we're going to get her introduction next week, and I think that's going to be the juicy one, because then we're going to get the confrontation between Kendall and Giselle. I'm here for next week's episode. This episode seemed a little dry, but I'm here for it. I will definitely check out next week's episode, because this just seems so messy. We done found out about Sherman getting blowjobs in parks from prostitutes and being arrested. That's how Kendall is finding out that her husband is cheating, divorcing him, and then he's dating Giselle, who he's ghosting on for whatever reason. It's just all so messy, and I am totally here for it. So if you like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and join me next week for the following episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac. Bye, guys.